Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Ketholena with the evening news. The headlines: Nation pays homage to Mahatma Gandhi on his 151st birth anniversary today. Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat gives away Swachh Bharat Awards 2020. NSF and ENSF to jointly launch phase-wise agitation from 12th October against the state government, and total COVID-19 cases in the state climbs to 6,318. A grateful nation is paying homage to Father of the Nation, Mahatma Gandhi, on his 151st birth anniversary today. A series of activities are being organized across the country and also around the globe. Many virtual events are being organized in view of COVID-19 pandemic. A Sarva Dharma Prathana Sabha was organized at Rajghat, the Samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi in the national capital. President Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid floral tributes to Bapu at the Rajghat. Mahatma Gandhi's birth anniversary is also observed as the International Day of Non-Violence. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu paid tributes to Mahatma Gandhi on his birth anniversary. In a tweet, Naidu said, Bapu, through his life and teachings, showed people the path of truth, love, and selfless service to mankind. The Vice President said, Mahatma Gandhi's idea of Antyodaya guides us to work for the uplift of the last person. Paying tributes to Father of the Nation Mahatma Gandhi on his birth anniversary, Prime Minister Narendra Modi in a tweet said, We bow to beloved Bapu on Gandhi Jayanti. He said, there is much to learn from his life and noble thoughts. The Prime Minister hoped that Bapu's ideals will keep guiding us in creating a prosperous and compassionate India. The nation is also remembering former Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri on his 116th birth anniversary today. President Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid floral tributes to the former Prime Minister at his Samadhi in Vijayghat. Along with the rest of the country, Nagaland celebrated today the 151st birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. Marking the occasion, several programs were organized across the districts with Forest Department, Silviculture Division Kohima in collaboration with Forest Colony Council organized cleanliness drive and plantation activity, while Parent Administration along with District Level Center for Women, Mahila Shakti Kendra and Medical Department organized a free medical checkup camp for women at Primary Health Center, Athibung. The District Administration Longland also organized a quiz competition and extempore speech competition by Noklak District Administration. Meanwhile, Youth Resources and Sports Department organized a Fit India Walk for Peace at PHQ Junction, Kohima to mark the occasion. Nagaland Governor R.N. Ravi and Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio have paid tribute to Mahatma Gandhi on the occasion of Gandhi Jayanti. Governor Ravi in a tweet said, Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation, was a great soul who dedicated his entire life in pursuit of truth for an inclusive and harmonious society with utmost concern for the most vulnerable and the deprived. Ravi said, today, living up to his values will be the most befitting tribute to him. Also, the governor paid tribute to Lal Bahadur Shastri on his birth anniversary. He said, Lal Bahadur Shastri, whose Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan laid foundation of a strong and food-sufficient India. Chief Minister Rio paid tribute to the Father of the Nation on the occasion. In a tweet, Rio said, May we follow his paths of non-violence, peace and harmony, which guided diverse India towards independence. In our special series on Life and Times of Mahatma Gandhi, we bring you Bapu Ki Baat. In a special speech on 23rd January 1948, Mahatma Gandhi had said that people should adopt what is good and the bad should be left. You're listening to to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. The Swachh Bharat Awards 2020 were given to states, districts, blocks and village panchayats today by Union Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. The awards were given particularly under drinking water and cleanliness categories. Under the Swachh Sundar Samudayak Shauchalaya category, Gujarat bagged the first position at state level, whereas Tirunelveli in Tamil Nadu got the award for cleanliness at district level. Kakrot block in Ujjain district in Madhya Pradesh was awarded the first position, and Chinur village in Tamil Nadu bagged the top slot at Gram Panchayat level. Under the Samudayak Shauchalaya Abhiyan, Gujarat and Uttar Pradesh were awarded as the best performing states, whereas Pragyaraj and Bareilly got for being the best performing districts. Under the Gandagi Mukt Bharat mission, Haryana and Telangana were awarded the top slot. Speaking on the occasion, Shekhawat said that the government is committed to maintain the status of zero open defecation in the country. He said special care will be taken towards maintaining swachhata at public places and to construct more community sanitary complexes to ensure access of safe sanitation for all. The Naga Students Federation NSF and the Eastern Naga Students Federation ENSF today announced that it will jointly be launching a phase-wise agitation from 12th October against the state government's failure to mainstream the SSA and RMSA teachers of 2010 and 2013 batches into the school education cadre even after a lapse of 2 years. Addressing a press conference at the NSF office, NSF President Ninoto Awomi and ENSF President Sepili L. Sangtam informed that the state government had, in June 2018, signed an agreement with the Nagaland Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan Teachers Association, NSF, and the ENSF, assuring to mainstream the 2010 and 2013 batch teachers under SSA and RMSA into state cadre. However, after a lapse of 2 years, the state government is still yet to fulfill its part. After reminding the government on several occasions, the two student bodies finally issued a 30-day ultimatum to the state government on September 2 last. The state government replied to the two organizations stating that a meeting of the Departments of School Education, P&AR and Finance was held under the chairmanship of the Chief Secretary on 14 September last. However, not satisfied with the government's response and following the expiry of the ultimatum today, the two federations, after thorough discussion on the matter, felt that it was just a delay tactic of the government, asserting that the seriousness on their ultimatum, the NSF and ENSF have decided to call for an agitation until the state government fully honors the agreement of June 2018 and fulfill its assurance. Health Minister S. Pangnipom said that 74 cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed today, which include 28 each in Dimapur and Tuensang, 14 in Kohima, and 4 in Mokokchung. It also informed that the state reported 67 recoveries, of which 54 were from Dimapur, 6 from Kohima, 5 from Mokokchung, and 1 each from Mon and Zunheboto. With this, the recovered persons from the infection have improved to 5,161. Of the total 6,318 positive cases in the state, 1,085 are active cases. So far, 12 persons have succumbed to COVID-19. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi has wished for quick recovery and good health of United States President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump. Earlier today, Trump informed in a tweet message that both himself and wife Melania tested positive for COVID-19. In a tweet, President Trump said that he is in quarantine. In a statement, Trump's physician Dr. Sean Conley said he received confirmation of the positive test last evening. He further said that the President and First Lady are both well at this time and they plan to remain at home within the White House during their convalescence. Trump's positive report comes just hours after his senior aide, Hope Hicks, tested COVID-19 positive. To end the news, the headlines here again. Nation pays homage to Mahatma Gandhi on his 151st birth anniversary today. Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat gives away Swachh Bharat Awards 2020. NSF and ENSF to jointly launch phase-wise agitation from 12th October against the state government. And total COVID-19 cases in the state climbs to 6,318. That's all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.